Welcome back to NFL season. So we got to talk about this Tiki Barber, Saquon Barkley thing a little bit more, where Tiki said that Saquon is dead to him now that he's not with the New York Giants. But first, Saquon got love from Barry Sanders himself, and he says, "Congrats to Saquon. I know you wanted to stay with one team, but life has funny turns. No matter what, the character you have as a young man will carry you through all you face. Can't wait to see you run that rock." And so, Saquon Barkley obviously, feels honored to get that from Barry Sanders. He put two goat emojis and thank you. So, there's been a lot said about Saquon Barkley, but particularly this Tiki Barber thing where it said Saquon's dead to him. And Ryan Clark of the Pivot Podcast, Get Up on ESPN, First Take, you name it. Ryan Clark's in the media space doing this thing, but Ryan Clark, had a great NFL career too. He has some words for Tiki Barber because when he played with the New York Giants, he said Tiki Barber showed him everything he did not want to be as a vet to the young guys and explained why he took it so serious, that veteran leadership in the locker room and everything. He said Tiki was actually the guy that showed him everything that he didn't want to do in real time. Let's check out what he had to say.
First off, congrats to Saquon. Saquon earned that deal in Philadelphia, what he had to go through in New York to get through this point, being franchise tagged last year. Now we're going to get to Tiki. Tiki taught me what I didn't want to be as a veteran. Tiki taught me how you don't make a young player feel welcome, how you don't make a young player feel like this could one day be his team. The way he made me feel as a young rookie and a second-year player, I said I don't ever want to be that dude. And he's continued to be that person. Like you said, he left football early, fully expecting to be on the Michael Strahan experience. But you weren't that dude. You also weren't liked and beloved like Saquon Barkley is. You weren't that sort of teammate that everybody rallied around last year. And here's what I do know. I know when I have a relationship with you, when I can joke. I know when I can tell one of the homies or some young man I mentor or a dude I'm tight with, hey man, you're dead to me, because he knows he's never going to be that. Wow. He knows the relationship that we've developed is way beyond the jersey that he wears. And don't try to backtrack it once you say it. Don't try to ingratiate yourself to the New York Giants fans who may feel the same way, who you said you're echoing, and then say it's tongue in cheek. Nah, stand on it. And when he calls you out, stand on it. And the one thing people like him taught me when I was in that Giants locker room is I'm going to have parties for the rookies when there's nowhere to go on the week they're trying to figure out if they're on the team or not. I'm going to host Bible study. I'm going to make sure you ain't using all your money at rookie parties. I'm going to make you feel like, with you the OG, that that's the way it's supposed to be done. And he never did that, at least as what I could see and the way he was to me as a player. And he's continuing to act the same sort of way in the media. And it's a reason people feel the way that he does, and nobody wraps their arms around him as a former player.
Man, and that says a lot. When Ryan Clark explains how he feels about Tiki Barber, one thing that really stood out is, you saying somebody's dead to you. If that's your friend, they get how you mean it. You know what I'm saying? As far as not being offensive and not really having a true meaning behind it. Like he said it tongue in cheek or whatever. Saquon is like, no, you had some of that energy for me the whole time I was there. And as far as like a teammate, you can't really argue with the results the New York Giants had after Tiki Barber's playing days was over, right? They got 2 Super Bowls, with Eli Manning. So looking at him, it's almost like he could be perceived as a cancer. And a lot of people like his brother Rondé. They don't like him. So, that's something to think about, and thinking about when Tiki retired, he left a little early and thinking he was going to be on the Michael Strahan path. Well, Michael Strahan came in and cleaned that up. And he's doing his thing, man, in the media space. And he's on Good Morning America. And I guess, Tiki thought that'd be him, but it's not. And Ryan Clark's like, you're not that guy. So when you are in a position where you could have a positive influence on the youngsters, It's okay to show him tough love sometimes, and it's okay to not just say yes and be a yes man to everything they say. At the same time, you don't have to just hate on the next man and really try to ingratiate yourself with the fans by turning Saquon Barkley down. And that looks like a move to get some of that love back from New York's Giants fans, like Ryan Clark is saying. So Ryan's got receipts, that he's been in the locker room with this guy, and his personality and the way he was towards him allows him to see why Saquon felt the way he felt in his response to Tiki, because he doesn't give off even that type of personality where he's playing. I saw Lamar Jackson, everybody that left the Ravens, he was saying, you dead to me and all that, or people that he thought would have came and played with him. A lot of players was making fun of it throughout the NFL, saying you dead to me, the players after that. But they were doing it with, obviously, their friends, so that was the humor in that. They were picking at what Tiki Barber said to Saquon Barkley. But, when you hear this, it is kind of alarming, man, to think that Tiki is just a hater on this level. Let that running back go get his money. You played the position. You know how underpaid running backs are. O.J. Simpson did an extensive video on it before he even got on It Is What It Is. He talked about how underpaid the running backs was, man. So to see them go out there and get money while they can, because they have a short career span. So see them go get broke off with the right financial means and be able to continue to extend their career playing the game they love. That should be enough for anybody. Anybody hating on that or having anything to say about that, I can't rock with. I can't understand their angle and why they're coming at it this way, because it truly makes no sense, man. It just doesn't. But I want to know what you guys think about Tiki Barber in his comments. Do you think everybody's overreacting to what Tiki said, or do you feel like, he got put in his place the proper way? Because I feel like he got put in his place the proper way, and I feel like what Ryan Clark said was very necessary, and it's good for someone who had an in-locker room experience with Tiki Barber to come out and kind of affirm why Saquon Barkley feels the way he feels, because someone, I think Stephen A. Smith said that Tiki was just kind of saying it as a joke, but nah, you don't give off that kind of energy. There's certain people that can get away with that, certain people that can't, and it's based off of how you've been in the past and our interactions. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.